basketball isn't easy. All my life, I've been striving to make myself better. It's a full-time commitment. To be the best, you have to work the hardest. You have to chase what seems impossible over and over and over again. Because giving up is not an option. And when you feel like you've reached your limit, it's only the beginning. That's when it's time to dig deep, to find the courage to push some more. Because if you got the drive, the discipline, and the resolve to do what it takes to make yourself great, then the rewards are endless.
Oh yeah, yeah. All these horses in my car got me going fast. I just wanna do the dash, put my pedal to the gas. Going so fast, hope I don't crash. One false move, that could be my last. All these horses in my car got me going fast. I just wanna do the dash, put my pedal to the gas. Going so fast, hope I don't crash. One false move, that could be my last. I just pulled up in the Benz, it was just me and my mans. Fishbowl, no turn, scooping your hoe on her friends. Won't take that bitch to the movies, ain't got no love for the groupies. See back, watch she do me, she get wetter than jacuzzis. She don't go out like a gray light, she get ran through like a red light. If the head right, then the bread right. Shorty knew I be there every night. Rollin', what they want like steak sauce. 0 to 60, I take off. Can't see me losing like Ray Charles. They tell me slow down, I'm going too fast. Young nigga, I just wanna do the dash. I'm so reckless, hope I don't crash. Cause I'm rolling like the whip stolen. Yeah, all these horses in my car got me going fast. I just wanna do the dash, put my pedal to the gas. Going so fast, hope I don't crash. One false move, that could be my last. All these horses in my car got me going fast. I just wanna do the dash, put my pedal to the gas. Going so fast, hope I don't crash. One false move, that could be my last.
All big bank rolls, I got no hoes. I just left my girlfriend, I'm in love with the ghost now. She's full of emotions, and now she's my old bitch. Cause my Rari knows how to ride when it goes down. And my watch on froze, watch it glow when the lights out. If it's hot or cold, we gon' still bring the bikes out. I jumped out of Rolls Royce and I hop in a Lamb now. When I push the button, they like, what the fuck is that sound? Damn, I'm the man now. Only pulled up in this whip so I can stand out. Bought a icy ring and told them it's no handouts. Started up a label, bout to make a band now.
All these horses in my car got me going fast. I just wanna do the dash, put my pedal to the gas. Going so fast, hope I don't.
We make it cool. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And for the home team, to Phillips. Takes the three. Can't get it to go. Pass to Lee. Get the lead pass. And that one's good.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
I agree. It settles a team down offensively, and you establish success in the post. That forces the defense to make some adjustments.
Back to Miller. Off his leg, and they're saying he kicked the ball. Passes it to McCarthy. He with the block. The dive for the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here is Miller. Lock at 6. And now just over a minute played here in the first. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Lee passes to Shaw. Number 25. From 13 feet, it goes down.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And something else you notice about him offensively is what a dangerous catch-and-shoot player he is. He's got a quick trigger.
Here's Miller. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I briefly spoke with the home team's head coach. Doing a good job staying tight on their perimeter shooters is something that he wants his guys to focus on. He knows how much this team can hurt you if you give them too much room on the perimeter, and they're determined not to let that happen in this one, gentlemen.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
McCarthy covered by Lee. The pass to Phillips. From deep. No good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Right side, Lee. Can't get it to go. Gone 0-2 from deep here. Pass to McCarthy. And that one's on target from the wing.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Lee outside. Number 20. No good and tight defense there. Bothered that shot. He dishes it to Miller. Fires from deep. Rejected by Shaw. Number 20. Right block shot. It's rebounded by McCarthy.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
They now take the lead.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space. He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden, you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wound.
.139 left to play in the first quarter. In low to Lee. Passes it to Shaw. The feed to Lee. 5 to shoot. Elbow shot. And it's blocked. Number 10 to the inside. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Can't hit. Here's Lee. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Lee's got his first points in this one. Miller outside. There's the pass to Phillips. There's the bucket. Good. Here's Lee. They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first, and then maybe a second possession.
Number 34. Some solid defense from Phillips. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Now the dish to Miller. No good with the layup.
Well, the defender was on him like glue, all up in his airspace. That's a very low percentage shot against that kind of defense.
Very right. Best not to force it when you've got someone draped all over you like that. You got to move the ball on.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The home team, they're up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning, alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort, Steve.
Here's the screen. Six to shoot. Number 10. His first attempt of the game finds the target. They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But you know what? That could change right here.
Back to Lee. He passes to Shaw. Dishes it to Lee. Shot clock at 5. They put teardrop, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. They set the pick. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Phillips. Shot clock at 6. The shot is off.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Gets it to go.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Doing pretty well at 46% from the floor. Number 14. Misses the chippy right there.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Lee defended by McCarthy. Number 20. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, he brings so many things to the table defensively. Always seems to have an answer for whatever is being thrown his way. And if you're the offensive player, you do not want him guarding you because he will get right into you and make things difficult.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him, his stroke is never changing.
Here's McCarthy. Off target from outside.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
Back to Lee. From deep three-point range, but he stays with it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Got only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. McCarthy covered by Lee. It's Miller on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Number 10 trails the baseline jumper. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Blocked. And he recovers it. Number 34. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game though.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that one's good. He has 5. Here's Lee. Lee off a pick from Shaw. They set the pick. Number 25. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Passes to McCarthy. Five on the clock. Number 10. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly. It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
There's a screen. And the pass to Shaw. He kicks it to Lee. From deep and blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to McCarthy. 6 to shoot. Number 10. The layup missed. Gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Off target with the open look. Gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Trying to get back on track. Can't get it to go. And a tight game here as we end the first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Well, it's halftime on 2K Sports. This is Damon Bruce. Let's get right to the first half breakdown.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Passes it to Shaw. Back to Lee. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
Shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. McCarthy, the pass to Miller. That's blocked, but he recovers it. He passes it to McCarthy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To tie. No luck.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Lee gets the bucket.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
McCarthy covered by Lee. Number 14.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
In low to Lee, and it ends up out of bounds, and they retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Number 34. No good. Great D that time from Phillips. Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. McCarthy. Great D that time from Shaw.
Ugly start to this second half, guys. They've missed all 4 of their shot attempts.
Great D that time from Phillips. Number 14. Shaw with the rebound.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Number 20, defended by McCarthy. Just 5 to shoot. Blocked.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
11 feet away. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He has 6.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Lee goes in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lee's got 6 points.
They had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound. He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden, you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wounds.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Number 10. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8. Gone 2 of 5, shooting here in the third quarter. Lee outside. Number 34. Hits the jump hook. And a pretty brutal 29% since the break. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
And to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Shot clock at 6. Number 20. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
To the middle. Off target at the rim. Gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. Number 25, covered by Miller. Back to Lee. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Lee's got 8 points.
And you look at the story defensively in this game. I mean, they've gone backwards in the second half. A little too casual for me. It's costing them. They're paying for it.
Shaw with the rebound.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. And they were right in his face.
Down low, number 25. They set the screen. He feeds it to Lee. It's intercepted.
Travers. Oh, get it!
Seems to me that anytime the game is on the line, he's perfectly willing to be the hero or the GOAT for that matter. And that's what it takes to be clutch in big situations. You can't be afraid to fail.
And here's something else, Steve. He invites contact when he's attacking the rim. He doesn't try to finesse his way through anything. He's going through bodies.
Gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Number 20. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 6, being just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Number 14 misses the layup. And here is Lee. 8 points for him. Snatched away. Number 14. No good. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. The away team, they're up by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. This one for 3. Shot no good.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here. Now, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Number 10. And it's off from 3-point range. Lee up top. The pass to Shaw. Lock at 6. Kicks it to Lee. From deep 3-point range, and it's rejected. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And around 41% on the night. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He told his guys, listen, we've got to make the most of every opportunity right now. We can win this game, but it's all about making every single possession count. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Just fine on the clock. And there's the rejection. One-on-one here. Pass to McCarthy. Fires from 13, and they will call over the back on the play.
Well, he was boxed out, and when that happens, at some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. That time he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul call every time.
Drops in the layup for two.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Miller outside. Pass to McCarthy. Shot clock at 6. The 11-footer can't hit.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Off the pick, and that one's good.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Tries it from the top of the key. It goes straight through with the switch. Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's the screen. 6 to shoot. Number 25. Number 34. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty, the way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And, the thing he might do better than anything else, guys, is bang the offensive glass. I mean, he really works hard at that.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
Here's Lee. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the block.
Well, I guess they can get them when they need them. That's a good job of getting to the miss.
Cut the bucket. Got a piece of it. Here's McCarthy, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Clark, they've been out-rebounded by a big margin here.
Yeah, but still, it's a close game, Kevin. It all comes down to maybe just a handful of plays here.
The free throw's good from McCarthy.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. Number 34, defended by Phillips. 6 on the shot clock. Number 25, off with the late. Got off the 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Puts it up. The shot misses.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with him.
A drive by Lee, and that one hits back iron.
Well, I think sort of just playing this one out now as they get the last rebound. They really haven't had much success today controlling the missed shot.
No good from Phillips, and that's an intentional foul. The basket here in this game may be all over.
Yeah, main priority now has to be take care of the ball and use up some clock.
And here they come. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The pass to Shaw. Clock at 6. Number 34. No good. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
That may be the knockout blow, guys. Those free throws would seem to have put this one away.
Guys, what do you think?
They need to foul here, Kevin, to try to extend the game. They'll try to force the inbound pass to a poor free throw shooter and then send him to the line.
Here's McCarthy off target. The visiting club takes the win on the road.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All these horses in my car got me going fast.
Take it slow, but it's not typical. He already knows that my love is fire. His heart was a stone, but then his hands were on. I turned him to gold and it took him higher. But I'll be a daydream. I'll wear your favorite things. We could be beautiful. Get drunk on the good life. I'll take you to paradise. Say you'll never let me go. Deep in my bones, I can feel you. Take me back to a time when we knew how to wait.